My team out, let me start you on that one. Ilifika tu mahali nilimwambia itafika. Kweli uongo. Hapo tu. Lakini na walijaribu, walingangana, they were very valiant. They fought, but they are just toothless. Yeah. You can tell they have no idea. The only idea is one, cross into the box, then you hope full Krug will score. It also did not help us that Kai Havertz decided to become the Chelsea Kai Havertz on that day. He changed completely. He went, the Arsenal one he forgot, he went to Chelsea, where he does nothing right and everything he gets wrong. And then it had too many passengers. Gundogan must never be in that team again. He must go away. Passenger. So then
the sub was warranted.
Passenger. Leroy Sané. Passenger.
Sané has been poor the whole
and then Rudiger. The only mistake he's made the whole tournament. He got punished terribly. The only he got caught underneath the ball. Akiangalia hivi juu. Hai imeisha. Lakini sasa wazee wote waende. Thomas Müller, please go. Manuel Neuer, please go. Toni Kroos, please go. Tuanze upya. Tukifika World Cup tuko na 2 years. The World Cup ni 2026.
2026.
Tutakuwa tumeconvince Ter Stegen to do something useful. Yes, lakini waende. Wakati waliweka sub ya Thomas Müller nilijua
ni kubaya.
It was bad.
In the 79th minute.
Though the Spaniards almost gave us that win because of stupid subs. You cannot remove your 2 out balls. The 2 guys who are making you go. You can remove one, but you can't remove both.
Okay, what about if you've got Ferran Torres still in the team and Dani Olmo still there? Like
he didn't help in any way. The only time the Germans got momentum, first they removed Lamine Yamal and we all went like, And then removed Nico Williams. Twende sasa. Hakuna shida ya kukategwa on the counter.
Yeah, nobody's here on the counter.
But lucky for him, those subs cost him the game in the 90 minutes and then one of the subs won him the game.
Yeah, it had happened actually before.
Yes.
Oyazabal and Merino came in before. So I thought it was a fine. It's only that I felt like Spain were defending that 1-0 lead.
Yeah,
they were defending it.
But
that's the only viable option you've got.
This Germany team is not the team that you worry about and you are dying because of the weight. The German team it wasn't creating great things. So just leave the out ball. Just leave. You see, Yilmaz for Turkey. He was brilliant as an out ball. The whole of last night. Guy with the blonde hair. He was offering himself. That's all you need. You find Morata in the box or someone. But this one removed it and you saw Spain as a whole just drop. And once they drop, Mjerumani unajua bidii tuko nayo.
Industry.
Momentum ilipitwa. Stop start. Momentum from the start of the season. Hapo.
Nilikuwa tu ingepita. Nilimwambia ni quarters maximum.
Yeah, though you did try at least you can say that.
But we tried. No effort.
Just minutes away from penalty shootout.
No, valiant. That's bad. Valiant effort. But effort can only take you so far. There's a point where the class, like what is that phrase? The cream always rises to the top. That's when both of you have effort, that's a cream doing it separate. That's a Germany.
Okay, now a moment like.
But don't you think that's
one slept moment that's Rudiger and Toni Kroos for that cross?
No, Toni Kroos was dead on. In fact, the first problem is the first change Nagelsmann makes on the team at the start. Plays Emre Can. That was a wasted sub. Just play Adric from minute 1.
Okay, he was fearing that yellow card now.
But so you can't again.
You're playing with that card like.
No. But have you qualified?
Exactly.
No, you haven't. You haven't. But you're trying to put your ducks in order to make sure that
you play them.
It's not like from the beginning when you made that substitution.
Sammy, you play them. How do we get to the next level?
I understand that Emre Can had been given an opportunity and he played well.
As a sub.
It's not as if it was a big drop between Emre Can and Robert Andrich. It was not a big drop opposite.
Listen to my argument. Number one, Pep says, don't play the consequence of the game, play the game. So he played the consequence. Number two, that sub, if it works, you're great, but it doesn't, which meant he lost a sub by halftime.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So by the time they are chasing the game and they are making other subs, when it comes to extra time, there is one sub they should, if they had a sub, I'm sure they would have made. Pulled out Toni Kroos. Toni Kroos in extra time was a passenger and a half. You could see he was dead. He was out completely.
Yeah, he was fouling.
But they did exactly because there is Fika. In fact, I don't know how he finished the game. He was very lucky.
Should have been yellow first 5 minutes actually.
Yes, he was very lucky. But because they had no subs. I remember the commentator saying they have no sub. So lazima angangane. So by the time unamwambia tia press ana press wapi? Hakuna. That's why I'm saying that like just start with Andrick as you'd have wanted. Keep Emre Can on the bench. Now when Toni Kroos looks the way he looks,
Bring
put
him
Emre
in,
Can.
yeah.
Just hold on for your penalties, which you haven't lost since 1976.
Yeah.
But the moment Toni Kroos extra time alikuwa tu hapa. He looked his age. You're like, hey, by the way, me, I need to retire.
You could actually see why he wants to retire.
Yes, he was like, hey, Bana, this didn't have the fight the way Bastian Schweinsteiger at the World Cup, 2014.
Yeah.
They kicked him from minute 1. He was like, Hakuna.
Yeah. Okay, I understand
That's
that.
the only my argument with just play Andrick.
Yeah.
Stop worrying about the cards. Let him play. And then this is your man full crook.
Yes.
Bwana hit the post, Bwana. And
Okay,
then that
he-
header
he-
last
he'd already
minute.
slid.
That last minute header more out.
Okay, the
We were dreaming.
the one he hit the post, he had slipped already, so like he didn't get the right contact on the ball. So you can extricate it from
Yeah,
that.
Yeah, then the
Yeah,
other
the
one.
header was the problem.
Give
Yeah.
us, Bwana.
Yeah.
We were this close.
Yeah, you okay?
was
Immediately
bad,
after the
Maurice.
game, there is that sense of
No
regret
wonder he
that you
doesn't
might get.
start games.
Yeah, there is the regret on the German perspective on the chances that they had. Even Kai Havertz said that chip that he missed that went over the bar.
We're not
And
talking
so-
about Havertz now.
No, I'm saying about general in terms of the regret for the Germans was that they missed the opportunities that they had that were presented to them, and of course you concede so late after switching off. So there is that regret, but I think there should be positivity in what you saw from this German team. There's the collectiveness. For the first time we didn't have issues. Okay, there was the Rudiger and Füllkrug at the beginning, but it didn't show up in this entire tournament. Julian Nagelsmann has shown that he has the mettle to lead this team, and he has got every ingredient in order. Florian Wirtz is a good guy, scored that goal, but you can see there is potential in him in the next 2 years. Jamal Musiala the same.
Yeah.
Kai Havertz is going to be better, of course. So there is optimism
There's
in
something
this
to build
Germany.
on.
Thank you, Sammy. Thank you, Sammy.
Kai Havertz must wear an Arsenal shirt underneath the German shirt.
So that,
Every game.
yeah, to maintain.
Yeah.
So that he remembers his identity. I play like I play for Arsenal, not like for Chelsea.
And forget Chelsea.
From on to the star man of the player.
Eh,
From
please.
left back to the star man. Now you say no Tegemeo.
I change. No.
Now you're saying Havertz is the Tegemeo.
No.
From
When
left
he's-
back.
we are saying he needs to be consistent. The Kai Havertz of Germany and the Kai Havertz of Arsenal is the one we want at the man shaft. We don't want the
Consistently.
Chelsea one.
Yeah.
This Chelsea one is hard to deal with. This Chelsea one just does things. You're like, hey, you
Hey,
but boss.
I give
Yeah.
missed plenty of chances.
Hey,
by
but
the way.
boss,
Not
Bwana.
only in that game also.
Hey, but boss,
Before
Bwana,
that, yeah.
but boss, Bwana. And then Füllkrug must just head those things inside. And then this Jonathan Tah, I don't like him.
Yeah,
Please,
you-
let's
yeah,
Schlotterbeck.
Schlotterbeck.
Schlotterbeck, that one.
Who was on a yellow.
Yeah, I like that one more. Now, because I on the bench.
Yes.
He got the yellow one because of the arguing or something. But
Yeah.
there is slight
This
hope.
optimism, yes.
There is slight
But I
hope.
just feel there's a bit of disappointment because the team looked really good.
On the immediate, yes.
Yeah, because if before the tournament, we
Yeah.
didn't expect them to reach
Yeah, exactly.
and play as well as they did because they were arguably the second best side after Spain. So I just feel as if they should have reached the semi-final. Then I would have this optimism. But
Really?
I just don't have it because looking at the squad, there are a good number of players who are going to retire.
Yes.
Cruz is going to go. Who's
Yes.
going to replace him? Gundogan is going to go. Who's going to replace him?
Neuer is going.
Neuer is going. Then of course you have Muller.
Maka they found Muller somewhere to
You,
play
you
Muller
get
one.
you get me.
Yes.
So if they reach the semi-final,
Yeah.
maybe I would have this positivity that you're having, but I'm still not yet there.
See, and
I'm
that
still
Anton
not yet
fella
there.
Vladimir Atom.
can barely. He's just a big
The
boy.
youngsters were not given a
he's
chance
young into-
as much as
He's
they
young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, he's young.
With Stuart. So he's coming up too.
He's coming up.
Yeah, he's
There
coming
were plenty of bench, and I didn't see
on
them.
this case, I'm going with Sammy's positivity because I have to believe.
And I,
that-
Yeah,
I think
man.
as
And
well.
Nagelsmann is the
Even
best
me,
man
I
in
also
charge
think
right
there's
now.
Yeah.
something to build on.
We are losing
To
five.
build
The
on-
Mannschaft is
Because
losing
now
like
they're going
5
for
to
the
6
World
players.
Cup. I think the next stage, Sini World Cup 2026, I think they're building
Yes.
towards that.
Yes,
I
sir,
think
Thomas
there's
Muller
just
and
potential.
the only
They
thing
want
they-
to retire up and then now build.
Clean
Unaona?
cut.
Yes,
Clean cut.
exactly.
Neuer
Build on
aende.
it.
Neuer asonge.
Yeah.
Thomas Muller already asonge. Thomas Muller
Yes.
amecheza
Ah,
game
yeah.
moja.
No,
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 I
asiende.
No,
Neuer
it's
ataenda.
about
He's
time.
retiring.
It's
yes.
about
Why he
time.
shouldn't go?
It's time. No, it's time.
I'm sure.
Bad performance.
No,
Why
but
should he
it's
go?
time. But it's time.
Yeah.
We don't want a case of Cristiano. Anyway,
On
I wanted,
want
I
on
wanted-
Spain.
Yeah. You mentioned it rightly about Spain looking indifferent to the previous generations you've had with this Spanish team, and I thought this game was the one that showed it more. From the
Yes.
beginning, you could see Germany were trying to be physical, and they stood up to the
Yes.
task. He stood out. Nagelsmann was actually
Yes.
questioning whether Lamine Yamal can be able to handle such situations.
Yes.
And so they stood up and they went all through to the extra time. And for them to score that goal, I thought it was a testament to how different this Spanish team is. They can grind it out.
They are direct.
Yes.
They
Yes.
can grind it out. And the main reason they can grind it out, I agree with you. I am about to get that stat for you.
They had 7 yellow cards,
Thank
right?
you. They had 7 yellow cards.
Yes.
They're around. They're like, if you want us to kick you, we'll kick you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, we will kick.
Yeah.
And the king of kicking.
Yep.
And now they just have guys. These guys who've learned from Rudiger.
And their midfield, those two men.
Yes.
But now,
Fabian and
Rodri,
Rodri.
yeah.
They have
They-
been immense.
They also kick, eh?
And
they kick and they play.
And they play.
Yeah.
So you have two things.
But you have to give props. They have a spine. They have a real spine in that squad. That's why I think they are quite resilient in whatever team they are going up against.
Yeah, and Pedri is a
And-
big loss.
No,
not really. No,
really.
not with Dani Olmo as a replacement.
Silence
Yeah,
is a
Olmo.
Jimby.
Yeah, I know,
Spanish is
yeah.
a Jimby. I chase it. No, Jimby. Kiatu.
Yeah, you see.
Eh?
And
you
I,
see
yeah, okay.
no, I'm saying with Pedri missing out, you've got Dani Olmo, and
Olmo,
he
yes,
and he
I
came. It was unexpected. He came on in the 5th minute, and you can see the performance that he had. Comes
Yeah.
up with a big goal and the assist.
I like Olmo actually.
Yes.
I'd prefer him to Pedri, just at Pedri's Barcelona. So, and Olmo plays for Leipzig.
Leipzig, yeah.
Yeah, but I like Olmo. Olmo is good. They actually the person wanabeba hii team na tuongee juu yake ni Morata. Morata anabebwa tu.
Yeah, but he,
Kazi yake ni kusimama
But
huko
the-
mbele na
and he's-
kuconfuse watu.
yeah, and
Kama
he's
Volkswagen
captain.
host. Yeah,
Captain.
anabebwa.
Usiongee mbaya kuhusu Kapi bana.
Anabebwa.
Leadership.
Eh,
Leadership.
You all know the leader in that team.
and by the way, sorry to I also surprised Shaqiri is still playing football.
Yeah.
Like he came, I was like, hold up, because I saw about Shaqiri in the Scotland game, but I didn't
he
watch it.
scored.
Oh.
Yeah,
So
he
I was
scored.
like, so I assumed people were talking about some other game from before.
No,
And he
Shaqiri
doesn't-
still
So I
plays.
saw him yesterday. I had the Shaqiri's come on. I was like, hold up. I had to Google to see where he plays football nowadays.
US.
He almost even
MLS.
scored from the corner.
And he's
With
that
Gonga
Chicago-
post. Yeah, like
Fire.
Shaqiri.
He
He's
doesn't
just
look as if
different.
he's
He's
missed a step though.
different.
No,
He hasn't
he
missed a
still looked cheeky.
Yeah, and he's
Yes,
doing exactly.
and he almost scored from a corner.
From a corner,
Yeah.
direct from a corner.
Akiangafunga hiyo kona si ningefurahi.
Ay, sana. Ay.
Pickford was pointing at him.
Waingereza.
Paka people was like, ni nini unafanya?
Yeah, I gave him a thumb, man. He was like, yeah.
Because he
that's
was
really
falling
good.
inside the net.
Haya, next up.
Le Blue.
Yeah. Yes, those ones.